everybody. It's Friday night. Give me 1 second. We can get this show on the road here. Gotta find my banner. There we go. We're good onto that. I'm hearing the background somewhere. I got headphones in, but I'm hearing the back. I don't know where I'm getting a little. But anyways, who we got out there in the chat? It's Friday night, and again, welcome everyone. And it's we got some different shit going on tonight. This is kind of a mock Friday Night Resistance. We got a couple members of the Friday Night. I'm from the Resistance crew. We have Lethal Coils with us. That was with us last night. And of course, you know, you have me, Tommy Vapors. You know what we do when we do what we do right here every Friday night. And it's Chilling with Tom and Friends. I want to say hello to a few people that we do have out there in chat, and then we will get this show underway. First one, we have Everyday Outcast. Desi, what is going on, my brother? Vaping with Jason. Thank you for joining us as well. Chaos Pixie. Here's a big heart for you, mama. That's Lethal Coil's better half, if y'all didn't know who that is there. And we also have Kevin Bacon. What is going on? And I know there's some other shows going on, but as we get going through, since we got 9 people, there'll be more people popping into here like they always do, because Friday night is our time to shine, baby. Hell yeah. So with all that being said, why don't we kick it off and start off with Lethal Coils? Lethal, why don't you introduce yourself again? And as like I said, you should still have a wrench. So if you want to drop your links throughout the show, go right ahead and do that. But introduce yourself and let everybody know where they can find you.
Absolutely. Let me just mute your stream there real quick. Hello, everybody. I'm Lethal Coils, also known as Chris, if you didn't know. I do YouTube videos, build coils, do live streaming. That's about it. You guys can find me on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And yeah. There you go.
Hell yeah, man. All right, man. Thank you very much for joining us again. And I want to say hello to a few more people that did pop out there. We have my brother from a different mother, Herb Williams. What is going on there, Pimp Daddy? We also have Vaping with Nikki B. Jennifer Boyer, here's a big heart for you. Give one to your new grandbaby and to JD and tell him we all love him and miss him. J Money in the house. Deb22, thank you for joining. The Great Wabowski. Rob, what is happening, you sexy mofo? OR Church. Thank you for joining us as well, man. Hell yeah. With all that being said, why don't we introduce one of my Patreons, one of my favorite people of all time. D, why don't you say hello to everyone? Yes, it is you. Thank you for joining us, Mama. I appreciate it.
That's been
many of you might not know. Go ahead, hon. Go ahead, baby.
I forgot what I was supposed to say.
All right, well, I'll finish introducing you. C is also on the Resistance crew. And if you go over to the Resistance crew on Instagram, you'll see a lot of her work, a lot of the Resistance crew work, and just an awesome person altogether. We have, who else do we have out there? I know I've seen somebody else pop in. No, I didn't. Maybe I did. I said we're all good. So with all that said, again, C, thank you very much. I love you, baby. Thank you for joining us. n.devine. It is divine.
What is up, Tommy? What's up, C? What's up, Lethal Coils? Yes, I am in the Resistance crew, also with C, and I build coils and stuff, n.devine83 on YouTube and Instagram. And it's been a while since I've been on Tommy's show. Actually, I think the last time I was on here was with the late, great Vape Rye, I believe.
Yes, it was.
We missed the hell out of Vape Rye, but hopefully, well, no, we're going to have a fun show.
Absolutely. I see you guys were rocking over there, man. I was talking with C, and I'm like, I'm listening to you guys talking wrestling and MMA and everything. That was pretty cool over there, man.
Yeah, we talk a lot of MMA. Fresh definitely knows a lot about wrestling. I can tell you that.
Yes, he does, man.
Yeah.
I bet you, man. I bet you when he was younger, man, when he was when he was in the service, when he was younger, I bet you he was a fucking firecracker, man. He just looks like it.
Yeah. Him and TJ.
Yeah, him and TJ. Yeah, you could see them two just causing trouble wherever they went, man. Give them a couple beers, and they're like, "Here, hold my beer," and then that's it, man. It's on.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. All right, man. Thank you very much for joining us. And I want to say hello to a few other people. We have Boo. What is going on? Rajan, thank you for joining us. Jim Bookie. Thank you all for joining us, man. I think we're all caught up, so it's left up to me. You know me. I'm Tommy Vapors. You know what we do when we do right here every Friday night. Like I tell you at the beginning of the show, the brain cells you have at the beginning of the show, I will do my damnedest to get rid of them by the end of the show. Thank you very much for joining us. And again, you guys are the true rock stars. You guys are the what makes this show what it is. I want to thank each and every one of you guys for showing up tonight. I love each and every one of you guys. We have Monster Man out there in the house. What is going on, my man? Boop said, are you still using the dryer vaporizer?
Oh, yes. I was just going to the kitchen.
Yep. I didn't know if you could see. I didn't know if you could see chat or not. So.
That's right.
Yeah.
So
I'm enjoying it. I need a new one, I think.
How are those to clean? Like, it's a dry herb thing. Is that what it is?
Does dry and oil
Concentrates. Yeah, you can use concentrates in it.
How are they to like clean out? Is it like a screen or something?
It varies on the device.
Yeah.
Well, this one's a screen, like a mesh type screen.
Mm-hmm.
Makes it last a lot longer.
Okay.
Goes a little bit, goes along.
And we all know women like it when it lasts longer. You know what I mean? Kim Dixon in the house. What is going on, baby?
Like she can hear me screaming.
Sean O'Garrity, what is going on? Thank you for joining us as well. We're gonna tell you, man. No matter what, I don't care how many shows, who's doing it. You guys are the fucking rock stars. You guys show up every week, man. I fucking love that shit. Nick, I love your shows, man. Did I ever tell you that? I just some of the shit sometimes, man. I mean, I'll see it, and you're just the titles. They're like, God, I love your brain sometimes, man. For real.
Yeah, they're fun to do. The titles are the hardest thing, ain't they? The titles are the hardest fucking thing because I don't.
They truly are.
I don't like repeating myself. So like, I don't know. The titles are just so hard to do because I don't like using other people's names and stuff. Like Coffee Talk, I kind of got rid of that because everybody uses Coffee Talk. So
no, did you notice that? Everybody does. Man.
Yeah. But it's true. I mean, if you're talking and you got coffee and it's in the morning, I guess it is a coffee talk. But yeah, sometimes I just sit there and try to think of the stupidest thing I possibly can. It's not hard for me to think of something stupid.
But no matter what it is, man, it draws people. That's what's really cool, you know? I love that shit. So, Lethal, you were doing some building on IG earlier, man.
I was making my aliens.
That's what I was hoping that you were going to stay down there because then you could have given a little tour to see, also showing you know, how you were doing your building.
I would have loved to. My laptop, unfortunately, was crapping out on me, so that wasn't able to happen.
So if you have enough room on your phone, Instagram will let you save them videos, and then you would be able to upload them to YouTube.
Okay.
I've done that. I don't know if you have to have a certain amount of followers on Instagram to do that, but I used to do that. Sometimes I would go on Instagram Live and it would be a good show and I would save it and then put it up on YouTube later, even edit out some shit.
Okay. I'll have to check that
Actually, that's a good idea. I never even thought about that. That's true, man.
You have to have a good amount of room on your phone. I mean, as long as you don't have that's a big problem with coil builders is on your phone. You have so many pictures. I probably have like 10,000 pictures on my phone right now.
Oh, geez.
And like only 2 are of my kid.
I know the feeling, man. I know. I have just like a couple of me and my wife and a couple of the grandkids. Other than that, man, it's all everything. I know the feeling.
Yeah.
We got Vaping Joe M out there. What is going on? Jay Jari, what is happening? Thank you for joining us as well. And Nikki B said hello to you there, Steve. Oh, okay, never mind. I will not even. I'm trucking vape. What's happening, my man?
I'm like multitasking. I need to
You are awesome, baby. Hell yeah.
I am really on top and I'm unicorn. Cool. It is good.
It is, man. I was hoping to get Drew or one of them to come and join us, and we might be having someone else popping in. I did send someone else a message, but I just like Drew, especially I love drunk Drew. I was hoping to get drunk Drew because it's just funny sometimes when he can just get going, man. And it's like with shit that's going on in general life today, it would be hilarious after that. I love that when he gets into those moods. I sincerely need a cup in hand, rattling it. Help a homeboy out. I'll help you out. I'll fill up that cup for you there, Herb. So what you vaping on there, man? I'm vaping on the same thing as what I was vaping on last night. But go ahead.
Pretty much the same. Pretty much the same. We got that Vert, the Unicorn Vert mod with the Odium.
You changed the rings on it, though.
Yeah, I changed the rings, murdered it all out again. Went matte black with it. And in that, we've actually got, it's actually a combo deal. I discovered pairing these two juices makes a really good combination. And we've got strawberry and banana custard from Gorilla Custard.
Ah.
Yep.
And it actually tastes phenomenal together.
It's almost like a banana smoothie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
banana smoothie. Yep. We've also got
Nick,
the
did you ever get
the what?
Oh, go ahead. I was just going to ask Nick if he ever got a chance to pick up the Vert.
Yes.
Did you ever pick up a Vert mod, Nick?
I didn't. I wanted to. You know, I tried to order something off of that website, and I had a hell of a time with the age thing. Had a hell of a time.
Really?
Really?
Yeah. I tried to order a couple things. They had like a big sale. And
yeah, they did.
Yeah, and I could not get past the age restriction thing.
Man, because you really missed out. Because I mean, I got number 9. All right, I picked that up for I think it was what $49.
Jeez,
but I got number 9.
That's crazy, man.
That's nice.
And then I picked up the big unicorn, the solid copper one, with the matching drip tips with the button.
Yep.
I picked that up for I think like $30.
Jeez.
Same place, man. From Unicorn.
AR
over at AR, yeah.
Nice.
They had some killer deals, man. I mean, just like with the Axial RDA, same thing, man. I mean, I picked that up. It was like $8. Couldn't kill it. I mean, that's just crazy deals, man.
Yeah. You want me to tell you what I'm vaping on since you guys already went through it? So
hell yeah, man.
I've been vaping the Axle Pro, the Twisted Messes one. I have to re-wick it though, so I got lazy today and I just grabbed an RDA that was already re-wicked. Because in the beginning of the week, I don't always do this, but I like re-wicked a bunch of RDAs. So
that's what I do on Sunday.
Yeah. I'm vaping the Templar on the Nova box, but I got it set to bypass, so it's like a mech really. And it's got a pretty low build in there. And I'm vaping a DIY juice from a buddy. It's like a caramel. It's like a salt hit caramel. Something else. I don't know. It's really good. But and then I got the Dead Rabbit V2. It's a little bright in here. Dead Rabbit V2 on the broadside. It's a broadside clone heat treated. Everything
nice though. It looks good with that. That's what I was gonna say. With the Dead Rabbit on there with the heat treat, it looks good like that.
So what do I have in the? Oh, I got this in there. This is a juice that my buddy, actually the same person that gave me the DIY juices, who makes this juice.
Really nice.
Yeah.
Sticky icky. Sticky icky.
That's a company. I could say it here. It's a company that was getting their juice company ready when all the regulations went through. and they didn't
Yep.
happen to get the numbers that they needed. Like you have to have certain like SKU numbers or whatever to put out a juice on the shelves. They produced like hundreds of bottles of this. They got labels on them. And then this nicotine label had to be made. So they had to take all the labels off, get the new labels. And then, so they put the new labels on. And then one part of the company didn't get the numbers to put it on the shelf. So now my buddy's stuck with hundreds and hundreds of bottles of these two juices. So it's basically just me and him vaping the shit out of this juice. And like once in a while, like somebody will ask me, like, how do I get it off of them? And I'll give them a DM and stuff. But obviously, it's illegal to sell it because you don't have the proper numbers to do it. But he made it. He like paid for the lab to go get it made and everything. Paid for a clean lab to go mix it all and everything. He did all the right things, was doing everything right, and then the regulations came and he didn't get it in time because of his partner. And it sucks, but I mean, leaves enough juice for me.
Hell yeah, man!
Right.
You know you're good.
Yeah,
That's like this one right here, my favorite one, man. I'm glad I have the direct connect on that, man, because you know, Dean still has it out there, but you got to be a member. You know what I mean to get it. You know what I mean. So without it, dude, I'd be hit just because that's my everyday, no matter what. I don't leave the house without my disc one.
That's a really good juice.
You know, so,
I've tried that before. It's really good. Yeah.
Yep. And I mean, literally, with every flavor I have, I never leave my house. I always have at least 100 mils on me at all times of it.
Yeah. I think I tried that from Gizzard Stew. I think I've tried that before.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think when you guys all went to Detroit, Dean was there and he was handing it out to everybody. And and I know Gizzard, he loves it just as much as I do. We got James Riviera. What is happening, my brother Buick? Thank you for joining us. And I know I did see Randy Ruffini's. What is happening, my man? And yes. And I know we have there was somebody else. Deb22. Did I say hello to you? If I didn't, you have been shouted out, and I love my Axial RDA as well. And tomorrow your switch will be going out. I didn't get to go to the post office today, but I will be going out in the morning, so I will be sending out that switch to you. So be looking for it. You should probably have it Monday or Tuesday. She needed a constant contact for her Dreamer. I had one just sitting around, so send it on its way, baby.
The Dreamer.
I love to see if anybody. I love my Dreamer. I have 3 of them. I got you can't see because I have a green screen today, but this is green with the Rebirth RDA on top of it, and it's done in all the green and gold. You seen it last night there. Actually, you know what? I can do it this way. You know what? I can do it this way. If I do this for a moment, I can show y'all.
Yes. The gorgeous Dreamer.
That's
so
sexy.
Is that a brass mod then?
No, this is actually the aluminum one. I have my brass Dreamers over there. I actually have 2 brass Dreamers over there, but my very first Dreamer is a number 42, and that one I keep that one just over sitting on the side over there. Let me get my green screen back on.
I have a stainless steel one, and I could tell that it would be a lot better if it was brass or aluminum or
copper.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't do copper though because it makes my hands stink.
Yeah, mine.
Yeah. I'm not a fan of stainless steel altogether. For whatever reason, my body chemical, I can't wear watches. I can't wear sterling silver. Sterling silver, like when I used to have all my earrings, it would turn black within days. And it's just the acid in there. So I can't do any. I mean, I have a couple stainless steel mods, but I can't. I mean, I drain. It seems like I drain the batteries in them and whatever it is. And also, I always end up getting a hot button on stainless steel. I'm not a big fan of it. And the stainless steel, if you had a constant contact switch, that would take care of that as well. Also, with the constant contact, that'll make you a better contact with your stainless steel buttons. Also, I don't know if you can even get the constant contact anymore from Stan.
I think they still have them on the site.
But I had it sitting in a box, so I wasn't using it, and I'd rather see someone that can use it because it's, like I said, it was sitting in the box. So when I seen that, she needed one, I'll send it on its way. Diggy, what is happening, my brother?
Hey, hold on.
RC7.
I need to address something in the chat. I can't type in the chat because I'm just in StreamYard. I am not married. Don't put that curse on me. Put that curse on me.
He also subscribes to the letter P.
I don't know why they don't let you do. Let me get the pop out chat so I could chat with people so I don't interrupt anybody while they're talking.
I was gonna say, probably
RDA for my dreamer. Just putting it out
and
there.
you'll see that Nightbot is dropping out different things out there, and especially like the one that I see I'm looking at right now. You'll see there's a lot of pressure on a lot of people. Don't ever feel that you're not alone. Never. There's always someone to talk to. If you can't find someone that you can confide with, there's a number right there for the National Suicide Prevention. Please use it. Like I said, there's a lot of stress for everyone underneath, out there for everybody. Use that. You'll also see the one for drugs, and you'll see it. I mean, just follow those. I got those links all out there because I want to see all you guys continue to be here. That's the most important thing to me altogether is I want to see you guys. So you're always going to see Nightbot dropping those links for the suicide prevention, for drugs and alcohol abuse. All of that is always there. So please, why are you putting out your phone number?
He wants to hook up. He ain't married.
Yeah. My phone number is 555-867-5309.
309. I got it.
I always wanted to type that in chat.
Really? Did you see what our church said? If you were subbed to Heavy's channel, it was hijacked and renamed. Please report it. I've been hearing a few of that. People saying that they've been getting their channels have been getting cloned and whatever. That's weird, man. And Heavy, that's a serious channel, man.
I'm so proud.
I wonder. I mean, I hope people that have YouTubes change their password frequently.
That's one way of absolutely doing it for sure.
That, and I do not open up links in chats. Like if it's a link from somebody I don't know, I do not open it up.
Right. Definitely.
Yeah, because there's a lot of things that go on that you don't notice. Like if somebody gets your email, they could get a lot of shit. They can get a whole bunch of shit. So
definitely for sure. So yeah, we got
safe.
41 people out there in chat. ADDICTIVE, what is happening? There is one of the most awesome gentlemen in this whole community right there. That man is so inspiring. There's so many people that can learn just from that man, just by watching him. I love ADDICTIVE. He is. I have an ADDICTIVE personal present from him that I keep it in the box. I don't even want to use it. I cherish it that much, and I keep it. It's beautiful, and anything from him, I love that, and I'll always keep it.
It's not every day that Tommy doesn't use an actual size 3D printed penis of somebody else, but in ADDICTIVE's case, he keeps it to the side.
Yes, Diggy, I did. My wife woke up in time before she went to work and took care of that problem, so I did get that mouth hug I was looking for. Hell yeah, I love my wife. She's such a wonderful woman.
So ADDICTIVE is like one of the people directly responsible for me being on YouTube.
He is.
Yeah, he's
absolutely.
The first channel I was ever on is Fresh 03, and that was all because of ADDICTIVE.
Yep. But really, though, I mean, put an X1 if you all think that mouth hugs are the best. I want to see X1s in the chat.
I mean, in this climate, Tommy, with all the germs going around, I don't know if that's a great idea.
We don't know.
But I mean, if you're stuck home with your significant other, you're already been through those germs already. So mouth hugs really are the best.
Tommy's like, don't worry, I wore a mask.
That's right. I washed my hands. I washed my hands before. My main man, Vaping Bachelor. What is going on, my brother? It does depend on the location for sure. But see, I am seeing some X1s out there. Hell yeah, man. Now, I do have one other question, and this is for all you parents that are actually home with your children. How many of you are home with your children right now and doing like some homeschooling and stuff?
Oh no.
I asked them if they've had a look on the website for school.
They have, yeah, my daughter has very little she like one teacher center stuff to do. And that's it. It was like one subject.
Because there is some good ideas out there for like science classes. Like you can find out how NyQuil reacts. How, you know, I mean, you could do it as a science project with your kids. You give them all NyQuil. And right. And then if, you know, after they build up a stamina to that, then you move over to like some chloroform and see if it smells. That's enough. I mean, these are just some hints. And then when you guys are really like towards the end of the day, you start teaching them how to mix your drinks for you.
Yeah.
These are all important things that they need to know as they grow older, because, you know, without having that kind of education of knowing what the effects can be and what the prize can be at the end of the day by mixing that drink, there's a lot that can be learned from this lesson. Yeah, knuckle children do count, Bachelor. Yes, they do.
Yeah, so see, you do more of the chemistry. I do more of the phys ed. I say, you know, come over here. Let's see how well you can take a punch.
I like that one.
Yeah.
You know what I used to do? See, I have 3 sons.
Like, I'm supporting you.
You guys need to start a babysitting service.
I have 3 sons, right? And as they all grew up, well, they're from 3 different mothers, but they're all about a year within a year and a week apart, all 3 of them, okay? Really, in all reality, the 35, 33, 34, and 35, they're a year and like a week apart on all of them from 3 different mothers. I was fucking rocking it, baby. But anyways, one of the funnest games that we used to play was see who could hit each other the softest. You know what I mean? Say they would come over and they would just, you know, hit me like that. And I'd go over, you win!
You win.
And a lot of times they're like, why are you doing that? You won, stop crying.
That's something we were talking about in the last when we were in Fresh's, talking about wrestling, when you could try like wrestling moves on little kids. And I remember I would always be in the pool with like my little cousins or whatever. I'd be like, choke slam. Just pick them up by the neck and slam them into the pool. That would be the funnest thing.
Heck yeah, man. And there's the other one for the substance abuse. There's the other telephone number out there, guys. Like I said, these are some trying times. If you can't find someone, there's a number out there. But believe me, there's a lot of people in this community that are going through the same thing, that have gone through the same thing, that can help you find that way. There's a lot of us out here. You can always hit me up. If I can't help you, I will point you in the right direction, but I will also try my best to help you. So don't ever hesitate to even hit me up. I want to see you, because like I said, even in there, this world is better with you than without you. So don't ever give up. You're never alone. So make sure you just, you know, find someone that can help you, because we all need each other right now. And I just lost my ear. My only one ear I just lost. I talk too much with my hands. That's the problem.
There On the substance abuse thing, yeah, when people are home bored, they start thinking too much. And when you think too much, you get into stupid shit. Even like
Yep.
even like me being home for like I've still been working, but I've been like working 3 days a week or whatever. But I've been drinking more for sure. Like I usually drink like 2 beers a week. Now it's up to like 6 beers a week. So you got to watch that shit because that getting bored and being at home all the time, you could really get into some serious stuff. And then when everybody's allowed out, then you're going and getting heroin down the block or something.
Absolutely, man.
Story.
Justin Crabtree says, anybody know how Freddie clean as fuck as Coils is? Haven't seen him anywhere in a while. He's been in your guys' chat, right? Over on like the Resistance Cruise and stuff.
Yeah, he's been in Wire Talk with Big G. He's been in that chat. Yeah, every once in a while he'll pop in. Yeah, I think the last time was probably 2 weeks ago. Yeah.
There was a more recent one, but I can't remember.
Yeah, he was in here about 10 days ago also, yeah. And as you see out there, you'll see that I said you want to show your mods in glass. Deb22, as you see out there, she does some real phenomenal work, her and her other half. Last night I said husband, and that was terrible of me. But if you want to showcase your mods in glass, here's some of the work that she does. I still haven't had a chance to upload them, but you want to put your mods in like glass, check out some of this stuff, man.
Is it like removal? Like, can you take your mod out of that?
Yeah, it's like a display case.
Oh shit!
They're display cases.
Oh,
But they also do like, look at that. That's a sun catcher all in glass.
That's cool.
And then
talented people in our community. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Butterfly, but that's all in glass, man. Beautiful work. So definitely, I mean,
you've got Kim does wood with love.
Yeah, Kim that does all that beautiful work with all the mod holder. I mean the
build stand
RDA holders. Yeah, everything like that. Absolutely. Yeah, Kim. He's on the build team for Purple Army as well. Also, Big G is an awesome dude, man. He's a crazy good boy holder, huge advocate. That's for sure, Herb. I love Big G. You guys. He's doing one tomorrow night, right? Saturday night Fever or whatever. Nick?
Saturday Night Fever, yes, is Saturday at 6 p.m. Eastern time. But Big G's from the UK, so it's actually later. Well, not the UK. He's from Northern Ireland. So he's right now, I think they're 6 hours ahead of us right now. Yeah.
Yep.
But Big G's
Kim,
awesome. Yeah.
Kim, she makes the build stands, glue stands, and river tables. That river table that Nick has is freaking gorgeous, man.
Wonderful. And you should
that is beautiful work, man.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, I won't be able
and it's
to
got all the stone. It's got all that riverbed stone into it, all laid in and everything. They're lethal.
Wow.
Good.
That's nice.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I think Nick, you have it over on your IG, right? Picture of it, I believe, still.
Yeah, somewhere on there. That might be hard to find. What I do have, I could put a link to a video where it gets close up and stuff. It's a short video.
Yeah, you should have a wrench, so you can drop that. Nurse, what is going on, baby?
Hello, Nurse.
Hey, Nurse and Kim, you want to come join us tonight? I got room for 2 more. I'll send you guys the link. And there's a couple other ones there, lethal. Nurse, you want to see the braiding work that she does. I don't know if you ever seen the work that she does on making braids and stuff. Amazing. And Kim, like I said, she's part of the build team. She's also on the Purple Army team. And you hear about the work that she does. Her other half. Nurse, would you like to come on, you and Kim? I would send you guys the link. Hang on, I'll just send it to you. And if you guys want to come on, come on.
still really love that river table.
Yeah.
That's beautiful, isn't it?
I've never seen anything like it.
She's got
Yeah.
some pictures. If you go onto her page, she's got some pictures of it in the process of. Beautiful work. So spoiled. Some of us get
That
spoiled.
one. Give me 1 second,
Give me 10
guys.
minutes to get presentable.
All right.
Lethal.
There you go.
I think your significant other has my shirt.
Yes.
I seen on the Instagrams.
Yes, she does.
I love this
She'll
shirt.
tell you that you have her shirt, though.
Well,
Nurse and Kim, I both sent you the link on Facebook. So if you guys just want to click on it, it'll bring you guys right in when you guys are ready. Heck yeah. That's an honor to have. I love Nurse has been on. I've never had Kim on my channel, so that's exciting for me.
awesome.
That is so cool. Hell yeah. Nurse, I've always loved Nurse. She's always been freaking awesome. You know, I remember her from when she first started coming into the community, and you know, and even then, so, and she's got red hair.
In two.
Yep.
In 2 colors.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I almost wore it.
She loves
It's
Jack
not that
Bell.
shirt. I'll show you the shirt that I was going to wear, but I had to stop my cam for a minute.
She absolutely loves Nightmare Before Christmas.
It's
Yeah.
an old movie.
How about Coraline?
Oh, yeah. I
Yeah.
love Tim Burton.
Y'all can't see me.
And Tommy.
Oh, yeah. Tim Burton is the man. Didn't he do Frank and Weenie, too?
I think so. I don't know if I've ever seen that though.
That would surprise me.
Corpse Bride.
Yeah. Beetlejuice, Edward
Yep.
Scissorhands.
Oh, dude. Tim Burton's the man.
Has pies for like ages.
Would have been messed up if I had wore that one. I almost wore that one tonight. Not knowing that it's what you were wearing. Where am I at? Here, I got to get my, there we go. Tim Burton is amazing. He is such an artist altogether. That is for sure, man.
Yeah, Sweeney Todd's good. Yeah, just about all of his movies I like a lot.
Yep.
Oh, the Batman, Batman 1 and 2, right? Batman and Batman Returns.
Yep.
In a minute. I'm just trying to catch up on chat. Give me a second, guys.
All right. For some reason,
right.
this RDA is acting weird.
What RDA is it?
It's the Templar, and all of a sudden it's starting to read ohms all crazy.
I'm always looking at my pee-pee, Randy. I love it. It's just the way it fits in my hand. It's just like a perfect fit.
Yeah, she has Jack pajamas. They're like you know the footy pajamas that your kids would have?
Yeah.
The full body suit. Yes, she's got a full body suit. It's got a hood that's all Jack's head that she can just flip over.
That's like them hoodies that you could zip up.
Yep.
Yeah. There.
Does it have a back flap?
Does it what?
Does it have a back flap?
Yep. From the coat. The coat.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's got the little jacket flaps.
Oh, that is so cool.
Hello, Kim.
Kim, how are you? Thank you for joining us. This is the first.
Yeah, you're welcome. I was in the bedroom going to bed, so I come in the living room. Hello, n.devine.
Hello, Kim. Hello. You feeling better?
Yeah, a little bit.
Good. So anybody that doesn't know, we do the Saturday Night Vapor on Wire Talk with Big G. And actually when Nurse comes in here, so our show, when everybody's there, it's actually completely balanced. It's 3 males, 3 females. And it
Yep.
would be C, Kim Dixon and Nurse, and me, Wire Talk with Big G, and Crazy Face McGee, Drew.
So tonight,
Okay.
when Nurse comes in, it'll be balanced again. Now,
Yeah.
Nick, I have a question.
Yeah.
You had the Saint mod. What did you do to yours? You said you broke it.
Oh, okay. So I dropped it way too many times. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I dropped it on, you know, the button twists up in, and
Yep.
it's really thin around the button. So I dropped it way too many times, and it dented in.
Oh
Yeah.
man, that sucks.
Yeah,
I love this thing, man. For a $30 mod, man, it hits like a ton of bricks, man. It really does.
yeah, it was
And I
my
just love
favorite.
it. I have the Widowmaker on mine. It just pairs up so well with that, man.
Yeah. So like when you buy mods and stuff, like a big thing with me is the price, because that's so important that the price is what it should be. So I mean, you could buy nice stuff for $100, $200 and everything, but if you want something to use all day, you're not going to use a $200 mod all day.
Mm-mm.
Exactly.
So being able to have a nice mech mod that works very well, that you don't have to clean all that much, and it's $40 or whatever, that's amazing.
Yep. Actually, I've seen it on a couple different sites right now. They're over in China, but they're $30 right now, like $29 for it right now.
Yeah, I would definitely buy another one. Absolutely.
Yep. Once I see it again, I'll send you the link next time I see it up when it pops up, because every so often, because I have all the different ones that I'm like subscribed to, so when they go on sale, the shit pops up. Randy, he got the copper one when I had gotten mine, and he loves his copper one. He said it still hits like a truck. It really does, man. For a cheap mod, man, it really is a good mod.
Yeah,
Nerd,
Tommy.
how are you, baby?
Hanging in there.
I'm so glad to see you. I really am. We have No Joe. What is going on, man? That would be the meter knows many things, and he does. He gave me some very, very good insight the other day when me and him were talking. We won't talk about what we were talking about, but he does know many things.
Yeah, meter does a lot of stuff.
Yes.
But how about that Tiger King, Tommy?
Dude,
Uh-oh.
He shitted it. Tommy, your thing just went out. Your microphone just went out when you were about to say something.
That Tiger King was crazy. I don't know if mine's working. Give Tommy some time to get his fix, but that was wild.
Yeah.
I haven't seen any of it.
I'm
Yeah.
still towards the
There we go.
beginning.
we should be good now.
Yeah.
We all right now?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I accidentally hit my mute button. I'm like, what did I do? And I looked down, muted.
Hallway, Tom.
And Nurse Randy says you're my favorite redhead. I don't know if you can see chat out there, but
Yep, I've got the top chat on, or the live chat on the other screen.
I can't see.
that's why is live chat and top chat a thing? Why do they even bring you into top chat? Who cares about top chat? You're watching a live show. You want live chat, right?
Yeah.
They're trying to have you conform to the system, man. Fuck the system, man.
That's what I'm saying. Fuck the system.
Fuck the man.
I'm feeling that right now. Friggin' shit. Like, the guidelines that we're supposed to follow, they're changing every single freaking day.
Yeah.
Like every
Now,
time.
you're still working, right? You're still
Yep.
working, right? I know you were saying that you weren't sure because you were getting transferred into a different department or something. No?
Every time that the executive director is like in and out of the clinic all day long. Every time he comes in, I'm like, oh God, what's he going to change now? And like, I work in an occupational medicine clinic, so we really don't typically see sick people. We see people that have to come in for a drug screen, or they've fallen and hurt themselves at work, or they're getting a new job, you know, like all work related stuff. So typically we don't see sick people. However, our patient load has gone down a lot, so we might be reallocated or have our hours cut.
That sucks.
Yeah.
And that sucks because even though I know you're an occupational, but still you're in the medical field and you're in that, man. I mean, you're in the fire no matter what. You might not be in like the hospital part, but you don't know what people, you know, you're still, even though you got all your PPEs and everything, you still don't know what everybody's coming into that building with. You know what I mean? That you're still having to deal with. So with that, thank you.
And a lot of nurses in
appreciate
bigger places are running out of PPE or being made to wear masks and respirators several times.
Yep.
I drink 3 of these a day, and I always got to do PP.
Personal protective equipment, n.devine.
Oh.
I drink some more of this, and I'm gonna have to PP too.
The new, yeah.
We're having to wear the mask and the plastic gloves or whatever now to go shopping. They made an effect at like 6 p.m. today, so you know, going into stores are gonna have to wear them.
Yeah, but you know, and they're saying though, only covering your face, I mean your mouth and your nose. But this is an airborne thing. Why is nobody protecting their eyes? Because you could it could still come through your eyes. You know, like I think it might have been a Fresh's show or somebody else's show. Right, that's what I'm saying. Droplets is when you sneeze or anything, it's in the air, it could still get in your eyes. But when there was somebody that come out with a mask, it looked like a scuba mask, all right, and they had replaceable filters up on the top part. So they were walking around, you know, and it's up here. So your face is not like just got this white thing on it here, but it was actually like a scuba mask. And I was like, wow, that's so genius because now you're protecting your eyes as well as not just that. And you have a replaceable filter. You know how they have the spout that would go up through the water? They made a filter that would go into there and you could just pop that out and put a new one in.
It's too much. It's too much. It's so
just
with a scuba mask.
But think about it, though. Everybody walking around with these white masks on, but you're still not protecting your eyes, though, man.
Yeah, I think it's so funny that people. So okay, all right. Let me get real with you. I go to a methadone clinic, right? And in this methadone clinic, they were closing down for hours and hours. So there was a huge line in this methadone clinic, okay? The line consisted of everybody that used to shoot heroin, right? Some of these people were sharing needles. They were snorting heroin off of toilet seats. They were doing all this shit. Yet they're wearing masks in this line with all these people. And it cracked me the fuck up that all of a sudden these addicts are so worried about their health. What the fuck are you doing? I was like, I don't think like that. I think like if I survive.
Is when they came in, they were like, no, you have to wear these. So maybe they were forced into wearing them to keep the staff safe, maybe.
No, because I'm standing in there like this is ridiculous. Like all of a sudden you care about your health. And if you survived heroin and cocaine and shit, why are you so worried about something that you may not even be affected by? It's so weird.
The hypocrisy alone, man.
I said it too because one guy was me and the one guy were waiting and we're like in the back of the line, and somebody said I'm feeling sick. And everybody moved away from the lady that said she was feeling sick. I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me? You're moving away from her?" Like, if you're gonna get sick, I was like, half you motherfuckers used to share needles. What the fuck are you moving away from? I used to have a friend. Right? And they would shoot heroin together, right? And the way they would clean off the needle is go like this, and then fucking shoot the needle. They just,
ish.
right there.
That ain't gonna go from the COVID-19 world.
Oh,
Thank
ish.
you.
Man.
That's terrible.
Now I have another thing here. Remember back in August when all this shit was going down with the vaping and using the THC, and what were the effects of that again?
Oh, pick me.
Nurse, go ahead, nurse. Weren't they very similar to the effects that are here? Pretty similar to the COVID-19. I'm saying, so I'm thinking maybe back in August and September might have been like a test run to see what kind of effect it can happen.
But here's my question.
So, but go ahead, nurse, touch on that, please.
They're saying that all of this started in China, right?
Mm.
Well,
Right.
don't a lot of the counterfeit cartridges that these kids that got really sick were using, didn't they come from China also?
A lot of them were made here in the States.
And they had this mysterious pneumonia type disease.
Mm.
Doesn't this sound familiar? How do we know that those vaping illnesses weren't
COVID-19.
virus that should not be named?
Yeah.
Well, that's
And wasn't it like with the lungs? I mean, isn't that what the be doing?
Yeah, their lungs were filling up with fluid.
Mm-hmm.
Right,
That's what I'm
right.
saying.
It was a
I'm
pneumonia.
hearing these effects, and that's what I'm saying. It's all being very, very, almost mirrored effects of what's happening now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a pneumonia. Their lungs were filling up with fluid. They couldn't breathe. It's the same, but they couldn't figure out what the pathogen was.
Mm-hmm.
so.
I hadn't thought about that. That's a damn good point.
So what I've been thinking was, see, I don't believe all the numbers that they put out. I don't understand how they do surveys like that, like how they even say like 2% of teens are vaping. I don't even understand how they get them numbers. So now what I'm thinking is, like, even when they say the flu kills 300,000 people a year, if it kills 300,000 people a year in the U.S., and I've been alive for 35 years, how come I've never even heard of somebody dying of the flu? I've never heard of somebody dying from the flu, ever.
I have.
You have? Well, yeah, I mean, but it's don't you think that you would hear of at least 3 people dying of the flu?
I've actually had patients, but yeah, I get where you're going with that.
You're right. Yeah.
It just seems like I don't know. I think that it's inevitable that we're going to have a bunch of diseases that we have to watch out for. I mean, China wears masks all the time for a reason. And when you're in America, you don't realize how many countries actually have to do that. I was listening to a podcast and they said like, what is it? Not Vietnam, Korea. Korea, they have one of these things like once every 5 years. And, they always have to worry about that. Yeah. That's why they always wear a mask.
Well, and here's the other thing too: the polar ice caps are melting. There could be viruses and pathogens in that
have been there
there for thousands of years.
Over the years, just going and building on itself. Exactly. I agree there. That's also another wrinkle that could be put into that from that.
Yep.
I can't get the flu shot because I'm autoimmune, so I can't take the flu shot anyway. So, I mean, but back in December, I had gotten that. Remember when I was out, I'd lost my voice. I was down for 14 days. And now ex-smoker. I worked in a foundry. I poured iron for 15 years. But because I don't smoke anymore and I'm 11 years sober of alcohol and 8 years clean of opiates, I really, even though I was down for those 14 days, you know, I pulled through, and I'm fucking old as dirt. You know, I mean, but you got to just take care. I'm 55 years old, Kim, so I'm old. You know what I mean? People don't realize that. They're like, nah, yeah. I'm 55 also.
We double
and Easy Rider, what is going on? But I believe, you know, if you just stay, you know, within yourself, drink your waters, take care of your health altogether, you can beat this. You know, you don't have to stress as much and don't have to have so many people just freaking out. That's the worst thing, is people freaking out.
Yeah.
And that's causing more problems. You know, and like I was telling C earlier before the show started, you hear people, you know, you see these live shows and everything, and they're like, oh, shut this down. Do you realize the chaos that would cause if you actually shut down America? Do you really realize, do people realize what that would do? You're only seeing right now, you know, maybe 1.3 million people out of work, and there's chaos. Can you imagine if you take everybody and just shut it down?
Yeah.
What it would do to this country?
We're gonna have a bunch
You guys,
more.
we wouldn't have a life.
Yeah, we're gonna have a bunch more shitty YouTube channels out there.
Hell yeah, man.
And
But also, have you noticed during this whole time, crime is down. Overall, crime is down, and you're not getting all these calls. You know, you remember how you get all these calls? Hello, this is Kevin. I'm calling about your auto insurance. First of all, your name is not Kevin, so stop calling me. And that car you're talking about, I got rid of 5 years ago.
Yeah.
You know,
your auto warranty
name
is
is
about to run out.
Ah.
Your auto warranty's about to run out. Oh yeah, on my 18-year-old pickup. Okay, tell me more.
You know, but you notice that we're not even getting those calls anymore. You know, I mean, I used to get spam, you know, because the iPhones will come up with AT&T, they can tell you, but it says spam risk. I haven't gotten one of those in 3 weeks.
Yeah, on Verizon it says potential spam, and I haven't gotten one of those in probably a week. But I'm getting text messages up the ass, something shit like, you know, you're about to win a TV or some shit like that, and you're like, really?
Yeah.
Just leave me the hell alone.
And also, people that are, and here's just a little advice to anybody that's not sure about this check that they're giving everybody. There's a reason why they're giving everybody money. It's not for your benefit, it's for theirs. First of all, that's just to make it look pretty for you. But if you get that money, you're going to pay that money back plus 5 times more. You can guarantee yourself that. All right. So this is just a feel good. Here's some money for you guys to help bridge you guys. And everybody that is worried about not getting it, if you have already filed your taxes and you have direct deposit, you don't have to worry about it. You're not going to have to wait those 5, 6, 8, 10 weeks, whatever they're saying. If you have already done your taxes from 18 and 19 and you had direct deposit, it'll be right in there. You won't even get a notification. It'll be in there. And again, take it for what it is, but know the ramifications at the end. You're going to pay a lot more of that back than what you're getting.
Yeah.
And
at the very least,
and there's no benefit. Oh yes, that's for damn sure. About 32% of that will be taxes.
Unless you don't get one.
Right. But I believe everyone, if you have worked anywhere, I think it's because it's federal. All right.
I won't see one, and a lot of other people won't see one either because they owe back child support. They will take the entire thing.
It'll go straight.
I don't believe
to back child support.
Exactly.
Oh,
I'm not sure on this. I'm not sure
my ex never filed his taxes.
But I'm saying though, but this is different. This is a executive order type thing, so I don't believe this will. You already have looked into it?
Yeah, I looked
Oh,
into
that
it. I
blows.
saw it a couple of different places.
That sucks. Cemetery Gate, I'm not sure if Ozzy Osbourne is the first one to do that. I think Alice Cooper is the first one to eat the bat. I think Alice Cooper did it before Ozzy Osbourne.
My husband.
We can put that up for debate, but
Yeah, my husband said that Ozzy is proof that you can bite the head off all the bats you want if you just snort some coke and do some heroin.
Yeah.
fuck yeah. I'll tell you. Bless that man, though, man. It's amazing how he can even put any words together with all the drugs he's done. For real.
He can't. The only
Even keep it-
intelligible speech he has is what he's singing.
I know, isn't that crazy? Yeah, see, it was Alice Cooper. Yes, I thought it was Alice Cooper was the first one to do that, to bite the head off. I was a big Alice Cooper fan.
Yeah, if you don't owe back taxes, or if you owe back taxes or student loan debt, it's not going to get touched, but child support will.
Damn, that blows, dude.
Yeah.
On the
Where are
bright
you
side,
from,
your
Lisa?
back amount will be
Massachusetts.
decreased.
Okay.
From
Well,
north of
that
Boston.
didn't sound like Drew. I was going, where the hell's Drew?
No, not me, man.
No, Drew is with his wife tonight. He's spending some time with them. With his wife tonight. I really thought he was going to come on because we were talking and you could see he wanted to come on, but he had already promised his wife because he's been working a lot of hours where he's at. And I guess they had let a few of the people go. So he's got more hours than what they thought. So,
Right.
And that's good. You know what I mean? If we can stay working, if you can stay working, man. I mean, if you're sick, it's one thing, but if not, stay working. That's the only thing that's going to keep your family in this country going, man, for real.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's one thing like that gets on my nerves. Like me and my boss been talking a lot about like what's going on. And like when I work basically by myself. Like I'll go to a customer's house. I'm by myself. I'm either doing tile work or whatever. Like right now I'm just doing tile work by myself. I literally go to the job. Nobody else is there. And I'm like in contact with nobody. So, but I would have to sit at home for him to, like, they're trying to help out small businesses. So I would have to sit at home in order for him to collect to pay all the other guys. And it's a hassle because we're a company that doesn't want to take advantage of that. We don't want to take advantage of all the public assistance and shit. We want to keep working because we have customers that are still selling their house and are moving into this new house. And they can't just stop settlement on the house just because of this is going on. So they have to have this house done. Like they don't have a bathroom. They don't have a kitchen now. They have to have that done by a certain time or, they're screwed. So there's some things that just like there's certain parts of business that aren't necessarily essential, but it's also like nobody wants the help. They just want to work. Mm-hmm. And I understand like, maybe I'm one of the people that has coronavirus, isn't feeling the symptoms, and I could be spreading it around. But, I mean, I try to be pretty fucking careful about it. Like, even when I'm taking public transportation, I don't touch a fucking thing. I wash my fucking hands. I keep myself healthy, and I make sure people stay away from me. I just start screaming at people. Just get the fuck away. Get away.
A few years ago.
6 feet, motherfucker.
You go back a couple of years ago, you tell somebody, go get the fuck away from you. That you were starting to fucking throw down at that point. Now it's okay to say that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Funny thing, they stopped the trains in Boston for a day because somebody went up and down licking the poles.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Nasty fuck people, man. Ugh.
I say let the people lick the poles, let them lick the toilets, and let them eat their Tide Pods. God will sort that shit out. You know what I mean?
Okay, so
Good point.
Back onto the drug talk and it not being. So I was saying this on my show. Every time I think about people saying like wash your hands and you don't want to get sick and stuff, I always go back to this one night. It was actually my boss's bachelor party, right? And I'm in the middle of my addiction, my opiate addiction and everything. So we're at the strip club, right? And all night I'm going into the bathroom and I'm crushing up pills on the back of the toilet seat, and I'm snorting the pills off the back of the toilet seat. Now this is a n.devine that is 145 pounds. I'm about 200 pounds now, so I'm way unhealthy. My immune system's probably so down because I'm so unhealthy. And I'm going in there every hour and snorting pills off the back of a strip club toilet seat. And I could have swore the one time. Now, when you go to the toilet seat, there's probably some splashback from the other guys using the toilet. There's other guys using the back of the toilet seat to snort drugs. Every time that you crush the pill, there's a little left behind. So you got to go like this, like that, right? Because you got a little bit of pills left behind. So I had to go into this bathroom about 10 times, right? The one time I could have swore I got a little hint of cocaine because I know what cocaine tastes like, and it made me feel a little bit different. So every time somebody tells me to wash my hands and I don't want to get sick, I always think of that night. And I'm like, if I made it through that.
That's for damn sure, man. That is so for damn sure, man. Holy cow.
You're just a carrier.
I grew up in the 70s, man. I grew up in the 70s and 80s, man. I was born in 64, so the 70s and 80s were live, man. Woo-wee.
Yeah.
I don't even want to think about some of the places I've snorted coke off from, man. Holy cow.
Yeah. We used to.
Oh.
There used to be an ice cream stand at the neighborhood that we used to hang out at. So this ice cream stand was just a window with a countertop. And when it closed down, we hung out there and we would break up our weed on there. We would snort coke off of there. But during the day, if you watched all the people that came there, it'd be like little kids with their fingers in their mouth, like putting their hands up on the thing, like, I want a piece of candy. And like like snots all on their nose, and then ice cream was dripping all over it, and there was bubble gum stuck to the bottom of it, and nobody's cleaning it off, and we're there fucking putting it right up our nose.
Right now. All of that shit, they're nasty. It's because they couldn't watch, hey, what's your nose, man?
Boop said never snort coke off a girl's butthole. One, she might fart. Second, you'll get pink eye.
Yeah. But it's true. I guess my main point is the world's going a little soft. I think that's true. I think the world's going a little soft. I think people stay in way too much and they don't understand. Like, somebody told me today that Philadelphia was going to issue like $100 tickets if you're caught outside without a mask. And that's dude, I go outside to get fresh air. I don't want to I don't want that mask on me, first of all.
Take care, Michelle. Thank you.
Yeah.
I feel claustrophobic with it.
Yeah, it's just if it's that bad, then I'm not going to go outside. But if it's also, I'd rather take my chances. I think if you're going to get sick, you're going to get sick. Like Tommy said, it could go through your eyes. It could go through anywhere. You could get it on your arm and go like this and you can get it. It's just, if you're going to get sick, you're going to get sick.
Right.
Yep. And the thing of it is, everybody coughs. And especially this time of year, it's springtime. So you're going to have people that have hay fever, that are going to have just springtime allergies, that are going to have a runny nose. They're going to have that that post-nasal cough. And then you have your people that just smoke pot that just fucking cough.
Guys, I have to run. I do apologize, but thank you again, Haywood, for having me on.
Hell yeah, man.
Nick, big love.
Take care, man.
Kim, nurse, again. Bye, guys. It was nice meeting you guys.
Take care, man.
Bye.
See you, Chris.
We'll talk soon, man.
Absolutely.
I know him from Nick's chat, but I had never seen a face.
Yeah. Well, Lethal
Yeah,
Coils.
like I was
was
telling
on-
him.
Yeah. Lethal Coils was on my show this weekend, and I was on his show on Wednesday.
Right. Haven't been catching all the shows. I'm really surprised my internet's working this well, but my internet's been going in and out. The other night when you were on and I was trying to watch you, I could not stay connected.
Yeah.
You know, it's been
everybody
crazy.
using it. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's using it.
I'm surprised I'm able to be here.
Like I was saying, with the point of, people cough and sneeze. It's that time of year, first of all. So people just need to relax. All thing people really have to do is, if you sneeze, don't sneeze in your hand, sneeze in your elbow, first of all. Keep your hands clear. And no matter what you do, even if you run out of hand soap, you can go into your kitchen and your dish liquid, that's antibacterial. You can wash your hands in that. It's very simple of that. And you can just make sure you wash, man. That's the most important thing, because your hands touch everything. You go to the store, you're touching dollar bills that might have been in someone's crack. All right? Think about that. You're touching that. You're touching carts. People have been picking their nose, pushing carts, going through the store. You know what I mean? Touch everything, wash everything. Just keep yourself clean.
Well, and if you wash your hands properly, the soap doesn't even have to be antibacterial in order to do the job.
You're exactly right. See, and that's what I love about you nerds.
Oh?
I keep my handy dandy hand sanitizer when I go.
At the door.
Nice.
No, I really just got that today in the mail. But I did take it to town with me today.
And hand sanitizer is not very hard to make either. I mean, especially all y'all that do your DIY. It's very simple. Aloe gel and alcohol, and you're good to go, man, for real.
Yeah.
You can mix that up all day long.
We read if you just get like the 99 or whatever percentage, 90 alcohol and get a little spray bottle.
99.4, I think it is. Yep.
Yeah. And you can just spray it on the shopping carts or whatever before you go in.
That's all right, Mike. Any prevention is better than none. Absolutely. And actually, and Randy, you are right. Hand jobs with soap work very well. Because not only does it, keep it clean, it gives you that lubrication at the same time. That is perfect. I like your brain there, Randy.
You just got to make sure you don't run out of the soap or the lubrication is gone.
That's right.
Multitasking.
That's true. That's a good point there, Cemetery. He don't wash his hands after he pisses because he learned a long time ago not to piss on them. Very good point. Never piss on your hands.
I used to work with it. I used to work with two Latin kings at a car wash, right?
Oh boy.
And the one day I was going to the bathroom and I heard somebody walk into the room right before the bathroom and they were waiting near the door. So I'm going to the bathroom and then I stop going to the bathroom and I go to the sink and he busts in like as I'm zipping up my zipper. I'm like, yo, what the fuck, dude? He's like, what's the matter? Why are you washing your hands? What, you got a dirty dick, dude?
Oh my god.
Like, you don't wash your hands?
And I can sympathize.
That's the best way, Bachelor.
Yep. It in my profession, you wash your hands both before and after.
Yep. That's for sure, because
exactly.
Yeah, especially you females, man. Especially you females. You don't want to be touching that area down there if you haven't washed your hands first, because you don't want to be touching something and touching down there, because that's some business that you don't want to. That could be a moneymaker. That could be, it could be many things down there. So you don't want to harm that. You want to treat that thing as gold, for real. I'm a firm believer, and make sure you keep that area down there. You keep that area pristine.
Keep the temple clean.
That's right, baby.
Oh my.
I am a
Oh,
firm
man.
believer in that.
Have I mentioned that I miss
All
you,
right,
Tommy?
I miss you too. I've been wanting to get you and Kim on here. I've asked you ladies, I don't know, about a year ago to have you guys come on, and that never panned out. And I'm sorry, something was going off there. I've got to leave my phone off because I have it on Do Not Disturb, but my wife had left a message and I turned it on, so then it just jumped onto something else. So, did I tell you my escapade a couple weeks ago? Which I used to go every Friday night after I would stop here and I would go see my wife at work. 2 weeks ago, before they even was pushing this issue, it was just when the things were just starting to pick up. I went to go see my wife, go to McDonald's and pick up, her lunch because she works third shifts. And I go and we go have lunch. On the way back, state cop pulls behind me, pulls me over. Where are you going? Where are you coming from? Blah, blah, blah. I showed him, I just went to go have dinner with my wife. And I said, here's mine. I showed him the bag and it showed the receipt and it showed the time I was there and everything, Well, you just get home. That's where I'm going anyways, officer, right? He followed me all the way to my driveway to make sure I got into my driveway. So after that point, I'm like, okay, I'm not going back out anymore after shows anymore. I don't want to be bothered because, he didn't harass me or anything, but he followed me all the way from Torrington, which is probably 15-minute ride. So about 9 miles. But he followed me all the way till I pulled into my driveway. And then he took off.
The hell do you think you were? Well, I suppose you couldn't have been out at the bar because they're all closed.
Right. And not only that, even if he did, he would have smelled alcohol, but I'm 11 years sober, so he wouldn't have smelled anything. So I wasn't stressing on any of that. But he just get home, okay. And I'm thinking, okay, that's it. He followed me all the way there. I don't know why.
They don't got
Sorry,
nothing.
officer, I can't roll down my window. How many people are going to wonder how many are going to do that? Put up a sign on their window. Sorry, officer, I can't open my window. I have COVID-19. Have a nice day, sir.
Go ahead. That's through.
Well, I don't want to do this, but she wants to. She said, asked me if I could end the show, so she wanted to talk to me on her lunch break. So I don't want to do this, but I will have to pick this up again another night. And ladies, I would love to have you come on again. I definitely would. I would really love to have you ladies all come back on.
Well,
so why don't we start going around? Nick, you always have an open invitation, brother. You know that. So all you have to say is Tommy, and I'll send you the link. You know that. So you're always welcome. All you guys always are. You're all family to me. So you guys are always welcome.
Thank you.
So why don't we start going around the room? Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Why don't we start off with Nurse? Nurse, why don't you tell everybody who you are? And I believe you have a wrench still here. If you have some links that you want to drop, you're more than welcome to.
Oh no, I don't.
No, but hang on, you will.
Let me grab my.
Because I don't know why, but come on, baby. Here it is, add moderator. Because I thought I already had you as a moderator in here for that, just so you could.
Go.
But maybe because, I don't know, YouTube has been funny. I've had other people doing the same thing that said it was there and it just disappeared. So
I had that happen with a couple of people too. I think I've had to add Kim like twice.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I think it's just something that YouTube does for their algorithms. If it's not there, they just remove it or whatever. I don't know what it is, but I don't want to question YouTube. They did a lot to me in January and February, so I'm not going to fight with them. So again, Nurse, thank you very much. And again, I know you dropped some links there, but I cut you off. So why don't you finish your little outro and.
Okay, so the link that I posted is for my Discord. It's where you can find awesome stuff like this.
Nice.
And like these.
Now you make those too, right?
Mm-hmm. These are fresh. They actually still have shining wax on them because they hadn't
Nice.
been washed yet. And this one's one that I made for Josh Main. It's custom for Twisted Messes. What was it? Twisted Messes something. He sent me the measurements and I made it.
Very awesome.
But that's where you can find that stuff. Or you can message me on Instagram, which is the Nurse Vapes. And I don't do much on YouTube as of late. And it's kind of a mixed grab bag.
Mm-hmm.
So,
but you still do your braiding too, right?
Sometimes
you do
you
braiding.
catch me making coils. Sometimes you catch me doing makeup, and sometimes you catch me doing stuff with vape gear. So
multi-talented, we'll say.
And
because you also do braiding as well, right?
Oh yeah. Let's see here. I actually just took a picture of a couple of them because I'm that guy.
Nice. That is beautiful. So again, everybody, you want to see some work and hit Nurse up. There's bless you. Look at that. Gorgeous work. So definitely go check out Nurse if you really want to check out a nice red. Oh boy. Nurse, thank you very, very much. I love you, baby.
Love you too, Tommy.
Kim Dixon, you are welcome.
Yes,
and again,
sir.
I would love to have you ladies come back on for sure. So Kim, you can tell everybody where they can find you. And again, make sure y'all, if you, I don't know if you can, but go check her out over on Instagram as well, because you've seen the tables, you've seen the holders. Beautiful work her and her husband do. Amazing. So definitely go check her out. Kim, again, thank you. And make sure you all check out Saturday Night Paper tomorrow night, because they'll be on Big G's as well also. So take it away, Kim. I'm sorry.
Right.
I'll shut up.
That's it. You're fine. You're doing better. I was going to say I don't have anything in front of me to show off, but Nick's probably got something sitting there. But on IG, I am Phoebe64, and that's PHEBEE 64. Yeah, Nurse has one.
And Selena, put your
too, but I don't think it's near.
put your link out there as well also.
Okay, thank you so much, and thank you for having me, Tommy. And
thank you very much. Yes, and tell Merlin I said hello as well.
I will. He went on the bed. We were going in bed, and he said, "Go in there and go on the couch." I said, "All right." I was just gonna sit right in there.
I'm glad you did. You really made me put a big smile on my face when look at this beautiful panel. How could I not smile? For real. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
See, you are welcome. See, I love you, baby. Thank you for joining us again. You are always welcome. You know that.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. And you are part of the Resistance crew.
Yeah, like IG who's fake YouTube is Who Fucks Smokes Pro. IG is Who's Vaping Now.
I love that.
I love that.
I did that one today, see.
Just
thank you,
Who's
Nick.
Vaping Now. Because I never thought I would. That's me. Well, I'm part of the Resistance crew and the Purple Army build team.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Nick has been dropping all the links out there. Nick, you're a freaking rock star, man, for sure. And if I had planned on all of this, I would have had my Nightbot drop all those throughout the whole show. I use that all I ever do. Nightbot never times anybody. I never time anybody out anyways, but I always just set it up just to drop my links. Nightbot is my bitch. That's all I ever used it for.
Yeah.
What's that, honey?
Go ahead, see.
She's good.
Oh, okay. All right. So Nick, take it away, brother.
Nurse and the Purple Army.
Yeah, did you drop that link there as well, also, Nick, for the Purple Army? Or
1 second, I got it.
You're more than welcome to. You know that. You guys are family. It doesn't matter who it is. You guys are family.
I got it right here.
Hey, let's do that. That's one thing I'm not used to on this Max, on the Torrent Max. It's got the actual switch onto it. So I'm always thinking it's just like all my other ones where I go to hit the switch and it doesn't work. And I'm like, what the hell? I always forget that it's off because I automatically will shut it off when I set it down. I pick it up and it's not. What the hell?
All right. So
Why can't you, Mike?
Yeah, right. Why can't? Maybe he's on his phone. Oh,
Maybe, I don't know.
yeah.
Because he's got a wrench. So
Kim.
again, Nick,
Yeah.
brother, thank you. And again, you're always welcome whenever you want. But thank you for coming on, man. You really, I love you, brother. I love hanging out with you.
Yeah, same here, Tommy. Thank you for having me. I am n.devine 83. I'm on Instagram, YouTube. I do like coil build tutorials and stuff, anywhere from beginner to expert. And then I talk a lot of shit. Not shit about people. I just say a lot of stupid stuff that pops in my head. No filter.
Anything?
Yeah, I just speak what's on my mind, and sometimes it's real stupid and it makes no sense, but that's what happens when you do a show all by yourself. Stupid shit comes out.
Nick philosophy.
That's why you get along with my husband.
So, yeah, I'll be live tomorrow morning, 9:30, 10 a.m., and then I might do another show. It depends. YouTube's acting real funny, so sometimes doing 2 videos a day isn't a good idea, but I put my link out there. Actually, I'll do it again since I buried it. And yeah, Tommy, thanks for having me. I hope everybody stays safe and healthy. And
I got to work tomorrow.
you got work?
Oh, man.
That's okay.
I got it.
Yeah. So if you don't see me at Coffee Talk, that's why.
All right. So tomorrow on Coffee Talk, we're just going to talk shit about Kim Dixon. So
On it. So on it.
Oh, there's that pretty finner.
That was good. That was really good.
Hey, you remember I watched the replays now. You better not.
I can always
Great.
watch
Well-
the replay by saying that.
That's for damn sure. All right, everybody. You know me. I'm Tommy Vapors, and I hope I did kill some brain cells like I always try to do every time we do a show. And again, thank each and every one of you guys out in chat. You guys really help make this show what it is. Every week, I look forward to hanging out with you guys for real. Let's just get a vape and get out of here. Remember, everybody, educate, advocate, masturbate, ejaculate. Love you all. Bye.